10,000 miles. So I bought this truck, you guys know, in Memorial Day weekend this summer. And it's now 3 weeks past Labor Day. But on Labor Day weekend, I crossed 10,000 miles. And I changed the oil, took it to the Ram dealership, and had them do a multi-point inspection and rotate the tires. So, 10,000 mile stuff. I also had a local shop do their version of a detailing. I don't consider deep cuts like that to be a good job. But the truth of the matter is, it's a truck, and the detailing is just basically to get me through winter, and then in the spring I'll have it detailed again. Then I'll get me through the summer. That's kind of how I look at it. So two times a year, give a dude $250 and have him clean it up. So, man, 10,000 miles. I can't believe it's been that fast. I wanted to kind of just talk a bit about the truck, my thoughts on it. If you want to know all the spec, that's all in the video I published Memorial Day weekend. What I will say is that the ZF transmission is really, really good. It's a 10-speed. It's really good. It's not great. It holds nothing to the Audi / Porsche / VW dual clutch transmission that my Golf R has. The DSG is a much better transmission, and those of you that are millionaires, it is also as the PEK or Triptronic. So the dual clutch is obviously much better, less jerky, more power, faster shifts. This 10-speed from ZF is meant to be hold torque for towing as well as help with fuel economy, and it does the job. That's precisely what it's supposed to. The motor, which is the 3-liter Italian-built EcoDiesel, turbocharged EcoDiesel, we have averaged about 25 miles per gallon on those 10,000 miles. The best I ever got was 29 miles per gallon, and the worst I ever got throughout a tank was 21 miles per gallon, and that was with that was at maximum payload. I think this payload is rated for let's see, I want to make sure I'm correct on my max payload statement. My payload's lower because it's a fully kitted out truck. So this max payload is 1,068 pounds. And we had a 650-pound motorcycle plus a 450-pound motorcycle plus Heather and I plus camping gear for a week. And so we were probably up about 1,400 pounds. So 400 pounds over payload. And that's when I saw 21 MPG. When Heather was driving, we saw 22, 23. So at exceeds payload, this truck still gets 22 MPG. Towing, I would expect 16 to 17, but we don't have anything to tow. Our bikes fit in the back. So diesel motor is great. It's strong. Great low-end torque off the line. The 10-speed transmission really guarantees that you're going to have power available to you when you need it. The tow haul button works really well at holding that lower gear. We have not used a trailer brake controller. One of my favorite tech features this has that none of our other cars have is a reverse radar. So I live on a busy state highway, and when I have the reverse indicated and my tail is about 3 feet from the road, back of the truck, it will alert me to traffic that's passing by about 150 feet before it gets to me. So that radar has a pretty far reach of telling me, hey, you don't want to back out yet, there's a car coming by. And it definitely works. I don't have to even use my mirror if I don't want to. I would, but it works really well. All the other safety features work okay. I think my biggest complaint would be that, you know, just me by myself, if I have the cruise control set to 75 or 70, and we are up and down hills, it really downshifts a lot. So the cruise control will eat away at your MPGs very fast. And so if you're hauling a lot, take cruise control off, because it really drinks the diesel. This thing's fully cleaned out because I had it detailed, but you know, some of my favorite things, I use this little cubby all the time to store things in. I love this spot here. I keep my phone and stuff here when I'm over there. I'll keep the iPad over here. I love how many cup holders there are in here, and these are all removable if it gets wet. I don't like that the windows are auto up down only on the front. This truck was stickered $76,000, and for some reason Ram can't add automatic up down windows for the rear. Doesn't make sense. I know the technology exists. My Golf has it. If you look at this compared to the HD model, you'll see you have a lot more headroom up here. The HD 2021s and 2022s are still the old platform, so keep that in mind. The things I've added, so screen protector is on this screen. There's now a screen protector covering this up. It's hard to tell, but it's there. I've also added an Escort Max 360 radar. It's wired in to the battery, as well as the dash cam, the front and rear dash cam that is wired into the battery as well. This is my Easy Pass in a little nice black silicone cover. And then the Pro Clip USA mount with this USB-C cable that runs behind the metal down to there. Oh, by the way, go Giants. And then you see the little Escort 360 thing right there as well. That's meant to alert me when there are police officers. Window tent has been done. We also added to the rear a dog bed, but that's out because, again, it was being detailed. So dog bed is out. Under seat storage is loaded with tow straps and tire plug kits and all kinds of fun stuff. Triangle for road hazards, flares, that kind of stuff. And then, of course, floor mats were added from WeatherTech. Those go in every vehicle, of course. Window tinting, so it's in New Hampshire you can't tint the fronts, so we only have the rear tint done. It's about 10% on the rear. And this here, the truck comes factory tinted, and so we just basically added a layer to it. A couple of gripes. I don't know. There's not very many gripes. So it's, you know, Kessie is only available in the front. You can't lock or unlock from the rear, which is kind of dumb. I wish the mirrors auto folded in when you turn the car off. I find the tailgate is kind of hard to close. Like if I slam this shut. Oh, but I'll let you guys know that the rails have been great. I've used them a couple of times. The tonneau cover is easy to take on and off. The LED lighting in the back tailgate's super nice, really bright. When I close this though, you'd think this is closed, right? You'd think that was closed. That's not closed. You have to give that extra thing there. So closing this thing is actually really got to mean it for it to close. Seems like you hate your tailgate, but if it's not fully closed, this will not open up. So that's how you can at least do a test. As you guys know, I was rear-ended. Well, maybe you don't know. I was rear-ended a week after getting this thing. So I hate this mechanism, by the way. It's just too. I was at the boat ramp parked, and I came back, and there was a big hole here, this was all sploshed in. This was damaged, that was damaged. And also this panel here had some damage to it. And so that total bill that billed to insurance was $4,800 was billed to insurance. That's the focus, isn't it? There we go. So $4,800 after a week of ownership. So, you know, I bought this truck, paid roughly $60 for it. Before I even got my first bill from Chrysler Capital, I already had a $4,000 bill from the collision company that I use locally. It's fantastic. They use all OEM parts and paints and stuff. I also had a $1,800 bill to the state of New Hampshire to register for the first month, and then $55 for the inspection sticker. But you can see the tent there. I think it looks pretty good. So I think that's pretty much it. You know, drivability, it's great. It's comfortable. It's quiet inside. The cab is very quiet. You can barely hear it's a diesel. I love that when I turn it on, or when I'm running on the highway and I have to go uphill. Very quiet in here. You can hear the turbocharger spool up, which is nice. I like turbo sounds. So that's neat. There are no modifications planned for it. It was safety and security with the dash cam and the radar detector, convenience with the iPhone holder, floor mats, dog guard, window tinting, and that's it. That's it for modifications. It's going to stay totally stock. Oh, I also added Valu-Guard undercoating. It's a lifetime undercoating. It let me show it to you guys actually first. It's meant to mean I don't have to actually apply any oil to this thing ever. Oil undercoating, which we need up north for salt. So here's the you can see how it's black in there. So the black spray is basically covering the entire truck. You can see there how it's basically everything is sprayed except for the exhaust system. And that was $900, and they have you come in every 2 years for about $100 and do touch-ups and inspection just to maintain your warranty. So they'll keep touching it up as long as you own the truck, and come in every 2 years to pay them money. But you know, I think that of all the trucks that I looked at, you know, I think that if you look at what Toyota's doing, nice work making an Overlander-esque appeal of their interior. Chevrolet, nice job of kind of copying Ford with your interior, but I still think that the Ram 1500 in its limited trim is still the most luxurious truck out there. The only thing that I wish I had was the Uconnect 5 system, and that may be in a couple of years something that I retrofit. If I can find a 2022 Ram 1500 that's been totaled and is in a junkyard and all this stuff is intact and not covered in airbag dust, then I will probably steal the Uconnect 5 hardware, not steal, pay for it to get that in this truck. That adds a full suite of TomTom maps and services, which is the company I work for, so of course I'd like that. It also adds wireless CarPlay. It also adds full screen CarPlay. So instead of a split screen, you get a full screen CarPlay, which means a much larger map. I actually like the split view of CarPlay most of the time because I have a map up here and then I'll have the media mode down below, and that actually allows me to see what's playing and what's on the map at the same time. So I don't actually mind the split Uconnect 4 system. And Uconnect 5 is brand new, so let's give it a couple of years. Let's software updates, fix any of the kinks. So, yeah, that's the 10,000 mile review of this truck. Probably won't see many more videos of this unless something catastrophic happens. Winter's coming, so I got to order winter wheels and tires, snow tires, and then drive it. That's it. Just drive it. Oh, the very last thing I will do in the next month, because I'm not taking any more road trips than this until December. I'll be taking a road trip into Florida with this thing. And so between now and December, I'll get close to the 12,000 miles, and I will be calling Mopar warranty to add the aftermarket warranty. This thing's a standard Ram warranty, and except for the diesel, which has a 100,000 mile warranty. The Mopar warranty has aftermarket. It's first party is 8 years, 125,000 miles, and I like that for like $2,200. So I'll definitely be adding that in the next couple of months. Yeah, that's it. This is the truck. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following. Like I said, this is not a truck channel. Do not subscribe to this channel. But pretty happy with this truck, actually. Oil change was super simple, super cheap. I know people complain about the diesel oil changes, but if you buy the parts yourself, make sure you get OEM parts. It was like, I think it was like, well, I have a sponsorship deal with Motul, so my oil is free or cheap, but the parts were like sub $100, so not that bad. All right, guys. Thanks for checking out the video. Go Giants. We got National League playoffs coming up soon. And catch you later. And if you're a Ram owner, hope you're enjoying your truck. If you're not one yet, just go buy one. They're really, really nice. Really nice.